we go. In 3, 2, 1. You are looking live. Welcome to Rob and Maria at TradingDeskCapital.com. We gave $2.5 million. You heard me. We gave $2.5 million to our AI robot to trade 0DTE SPX. And that robot has traded over 150 trades today. In about 3 minutes, we're going to show you all the trades that it's done. It's going to be trading live the rest of the day. In addition to that, Maria is going to be telling us about all the trades that she's done. And we are going to be also having your chat room, and the people in the chat room are going to tell me whether or not to sell a put credit spread or a call credit spread for $600 at 351. I knew that without even looking, right? I knew that without even looking. Look, we trade by math, okay? That's what we do, or that's what Phil, our robot, does. If you don't have a real system that you can rely on, we're going to show you what Phil's system is, and you can rely on that. This channel is for you. If you don't trust yourself when you're trading, this channel is for you. If you don't feel like you're in control, or you force trades, or you're too early in or too late out, we are going to help you understand all the risks, understand all the ins and outs of it. We're going to show you how you can use AI to trade. We're going to show you how you can use robots to trade. We can show you how Maria trades based on the news and the earnings. We're going to show you all of that in the next few minutes. So first of all, Maria, why don't we start by
The most exciting news I've been waiting for is this IPO on SpaceX. They just announced a few minutes ago. The symbol is going to be SPCX, surprise. It's going to take place June 12th. And so I've been putting naked puts, short puts, whatever you want to call them, basically on Rocket Lab, RKLB. Also, Tesla is going to be affected by it, and ASTS. There's a few others that are going to be affected by it, but the buying power is just out the... So I didn't bother with those. There is one that's DXYZ.
What?
DXYZ.
What the hell is that? What the heck is that? Okay, hold on. Stop for just a second. I got to make an edit. Thank you. All right, sorry. I'm not supposed to swear.
It's going to be the most explosive one.
Really? What is it?
And it's very risky. And before I came down here, I was just about to put it on, and I didn't.
You want me to put it on for you?
No, I might just buy it because, again, the buying power on some of these is really, really high. And it just does, to make $500 and use $5,000 in buying power just isn't worth it to me. So you might want to take a peek at those June 12th. So do it before June 12th, obviously. I'm sure these are all going to be very
They haven't
busy.
priced. I remember I took eCollege.com. I started that company in my garage and took it public 4 years later. And it was a pretty exciting day, I got to tell you. It was pretty exciting. The best part of that day was not the fact that they paid me a ridiculous amount of money, but it was that I talked to my secretary, Neoma. Remember her, Neoma?
I do.
And she said, "Oh, Rob, this is great." I go, "What do you think, Neoma?" And she goes, "That's great. You really made a lot of money." I said, no, Neoma, you made a lot of money too. She goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, the stock ownership plan." And she goes, "Oh, no, remember, I couldn't do that because you made the speech about it, but I had to stay and answer the phones, and I never did get in on that." I said, "No, Neoma, you don't have to get in on it. We gave you the stock." And she said, "Well, how much did I get?" I said, "Well, your stock today is worth about $1 million." And she started crying and hugging me and stuff. And that's the part I remember of all the things that happened. I was on CNN and CNBC that days and Bloomberg and all those TV channels. And the thing I remember the most was Neoma crying, and she was so happy. That was great. It was absolutely great.
Did you cry too?
I did. No, I did not. Tears of joy. So, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So I don't know how we got off on that tangent. All right, so let's take a quick look-see and see how are we doing. How is Phil doing today right now? Phil is... I'm going to bring up the screen, and we're going to see, Maria, how Phil is doing. I can never add this thing
54 minus 24. So 54, that's an easy one.
54 minus 24. Let's make this a little bit bigger so that...
30?
30 grand. That's not too bad. We like it when we make 30 grand in a day. And let's see, how is that 30? We do two accounts, by the way. We do what was $1 million account. There's your RKLB just got filled.
Oh, Rocket Lab. Good.
Yeah. What'd you do, a 115 put? Looks like. You did a bunch
I don't remember. It's upstairs. I put them on.
You have so many trades on. You have so many stocks that you're investing in. You're killing it, though, this year. This is like your best year ever.
And lately, I've been going further out.
Yeah. Did you ever do leap?
Almost leaps. Not quite
quite.
a leap. Leap is like almost a year.
Yeah.
I've been doing like a half a year, and you get on stocks that I would not mind owning, and I get them for cheaper. For
I don't look at your account that often, but I did look at it yesterday. And I'm like, holy moly!
I did that on the video, and holy moly!
Yeah.
I made more money on the options than I did on the stock itself.
That's crazy. You know what she did that was so smart, what you did? She got a list. I don't know how you got that list of all the people that were on the airplane with Trump.
Oh, yeah, no, it's all over. Just asked
Chat. And she got that list.
who's going with Trump, and they give you a whole list.
That is investing in the news, if ever I heard of it.
Not much came out of it.
Really? Oh,
Boeing's going to get maybe 700 planes.
Yeah. But you made money.
NVIDIA is now able to sell the H200 chips to China, I guess a certain amount or whatever.
Yeah.
But nothing really.
It wasn't as good as they'd hoped. That's
no.
what's caused the downward today.
China, they're tricky people,
Easy.
It's
We love
tricky.
China. We love all people. Let's just be very clear. We love AI. And the AI overlords come to get us. We want to be sure that we're happy that they're happy with it. Let's take a look at the $30,000 account. It is up. I can't read that. What is it up? You take the green minus the red, so 600.
It's 1,200 versus what, 700?
Something like that. Yeah. Here we are with what was $1 million account. Like I said, I added $800,000 just so it has more buying power. But this is the actual profit that it's made, and that's about $719,000 on. If you look over here, it's about what 24,000 trades. It's capturing about 9.2% of 7 million in premium sold. So it's doing great, and we like to see it's in the range of 60-70% in 7.5 months, so right around 90% rate of return. Normally we get about 52%, so that's pretty good actually comparatively speaking. And then in the $30,000 account, it started at 30, and it's today but before today, it's at 53,000, so it's doing pretty sweet, and it's only capturing 5.7. The wing widths are only 50 here on the other account. It is 150 wing width, so this one does a little bit higher almost double the capture rate, and that's why it's a better deal. But you can see both of them are pretty much slow and to the right. It's just a steady Freddy. Let me get this in here so you can see it. It's pretty much a steady Freddy, up and to the right, up and to the right. You can see this one, up and to the right. There's some down days. We don't remember those. Maria does, of course, but you Mary guys know what I'm talking about. And but it's pretty steady to up and to the right, right?
So Butch makes some good comments here. Soybeans and crude oil. Yes, I was desperate enough to look at the futures today, and I was looking at silver, and I was looking at hogs. I was looking at all those things, but I don't recall looking at the soybeans, and I don't know if I have enough balls to go for the crude oil yet. So, and 200 planes, yes, initially it was 200 planes, but a few minutes ago, Trump was on there saying he can get as many as 700 planes, and they're also going to be ordering some engines from Boeing as well.
He loves Boeing. Trump does.
I know.
He loves Boeing. He loves Oracle. He loves Dell. So it's not so thrilled with Amazon, but they're coming around. Depends on what the Washington Post says about them. So. Okay, time out. You're looking at hogs?
I was looking at everything today.
I don't even know what the symbol is for hogs. I know what fatty cattle is, but I don't.
Copper. I was looking at copper as well.
Yeah, copper is good. I
don't know if it's good. I didn't do it, so it must not have been that good.
A lot of traders I've spoken to lost everything in their firstborn child on silver.
Yes, I know.
You didn't get in that mess,
I
did you?
did not. I was in it, like a year ago.
Yeah.
And I was kind of nervous about it, but I made money on it, so.
Look at that. Somebody's, watch out for Browning Cal.
Don't watch the news. That's all I do.
All I do is surf and go swimming, although not today, but soon. So, okay, let's take a quick look before I'm going to stop the poll at 349, and you'll see exactly what we're doing. Let's take a look at my Tasty Trade account. This is what we call my fund account. Let me show you all my positions. It's supposed to start like this right here, and boom. So you can see my Q. I always look at the NQ. That's how Maria and I track everything, and it's down 379. This morning we woke up at
500 down at least. Yeah.
What time did you wake me up? 5?
No, I didn't wake you up.
I forget. I was up. I took the dog out. Yeah, that's when I found out. So we sell Crazy Ivans, which means we like to see it down 300 points at least, and we're going to sell a 12 delta at. I sell for. What do you sell? We always do mine. What do you? I do 60 to 45 to 60 days.
I've been doing July 18th. And I did some June 30th.
Probably June 18th. Look at that. CEG,
No,
is that you?
I do, yes.
What's CEG?
That's another one. That's another
Well,
one.
you didn't
that
even mention it.
I know, but it has nothing to do with SpaceX.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here's where you, I guess, are going somewhere in this neighborhood in 33 days. Let's take a look at what I'm doing because I'm more interested in me. So, I mean, I'm very interested in you, honey, but I'm very interested in me. So somehow I got on. Oh, I did a video for the Founders Club, and I forgot to take it off, and it got filled.
Oh, yeah?
So I got 2 of them here, and so normally what I would do is go in for 12 Delta. This was at 13 Delta. I don't like the hundreds. I like the
Can't see the one
250s
up
and the
there.
500s. I know, here it is.
So what delta was that?
It was 12 when I did it, and so I today have put on a boatload of these cats.
Oh, I missed out.
Yeah, you did.
I got other stuff, though.
You had other stuff to do. So I went in at 5:08 in the morning at 195. Then I put in a crazy Ivan for 522 at 5:22 a.m. for 200. Then went it for 210. That got filled at 8:30 in the morning. And then I accidentally, I guess, had 2 of them for 11:40. No, I had 11:44 and 11:47. And one of them was 205. And then I put in one for Barbie for 205.50. Get a little extra for buy some treats.
Yeah.
And that one, they all got filled. And so,
Well, you were lucky the market came back then.
yeah, it worked
I
out
kept
perfect.
waiting for it to go further. I said, 500, maybe we'll get 7, so I didn't do anything.
So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and group these. And these are, what day is today? Today is 5/15, 15, and I'm going to say this is group number 2 at 25%.
I'm just waiting for this thing to whole fall down. I'm just waiting. It's like what's that game that you play where you pull the...
Jenga. Jenga.
That's what I feel like I'm doing every day.
Jenga. Jenga jackpot. All right, hold on. Time check. We got 3:36. We got tons of time. So let's go back and take a look and see what has Phil been doing. Phil has been up to a lot of trading today. Let's see what he has in store for us. Phil has had his hands full. Each one of these trades here is worth $300. This one right here is eight of them, right? So that's $2,400. And here's 4, 4, 4, 4, 28 of them. 25 of them, 9, 7, 18 of them. Let's clear this out. 4, 5, holy moly guacamole. Phil has been a busy little beaver. And on the call side, he's got 8 here, 4, 4, 13, 13, 29, 14, 16, and 7. And each time I call in on a number times it by 300. There's 9 more down there. Holy moly guacamole. Look at Phil. He has been, and he's got orders in on all of these to close them out. So he has been a busy little beaver. And you said he's up how much? He's up a pretty penny, right? Like 30. And in this account, he's up 30, something like that.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Now 57 minus 24.
Really? Look at that. Phil's been a busy little beaver. All right. So that's what we're doing today. If you're interested in doing that crazy Ivan, let me just show you one more time real quickly what I would do. You know what? This is a trading show. It's down 372. I'm not going to close them out. No, I'm going to hang in there. So I would go out 45 to 60 days. So here it is 46 days. I would go to 12. Let's go to 12 Delta. And that's on the 400s. I don't want to be on the 400. Let's get this out of here. I don't want to be on the 400s. So I would move this to 26.5. And normally what I do is it's at 195. Maria taught me to go to 204. So just want to see what my position's at just before I start messing around with it. This is 26,000. Is that where I'm looking at to buy in? 26.5. And so my account, I'm already at 205, so I'm not going to go in for anything for less than 205, which is fine. I would normally go in for 204, but let's go, because I want to go crazy, Ivan. Let's see if they're crazy enough to take me at, you know what, let's go 215. If they're crazy enough to go for 215, I always add in 50 cents for my dog. And for those of you who know, each quarter is worth $5, so that's $10. I'll buy her a nice little can of, probably a nice little dog toy. I don't even know what dog toys cost either. Well, I'm sorry.
Sitting there talking about it.
There's $14,000 in buying power, $4,000 in premium. I'm going to close that out at 25%, about $1,000, and that should take 14 days on average. However, I have been very greedy because I think that Trump is going to drive this market as hard as he can. He cannot possibly let the House go a Democrat. If it does, then for the next 2 years, he'll just be impeached the whole time. They'll put it on at 6 o'clock. And they'll have it from the rotunda.
He's not going to be able to bring that oil down in time anyway, so it's...
He's got problems. He's got problems. And if that doesn't happen, then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make a killing because the government will do nothing. It'll be just like the Biden years. Talk to me about the chat, Maria, and then we'll do the PowerPoint.
Can't see the screen. They couldn't see that screen.
Really? You can't see what screen?
Can't see the screen. Can you see it now?
Can you guys see the screen? Can anybody see the screen? What's Tyler Dean say? Porsche guy. He's saying everybody can't see the screen. Maybe I had it on the wrong screen, Malachi. Did I have it on the wrong screen? That's certainly
Maybe.
possible. I can see it now.
Cannot see the table, time decay.
Cannot see the time. Time decay saying cannot see the table.
Correct.
Well, you can see it now, right?
Well, I guess when you were doing it, you weren't
How about
showing-
now?
Oh, obviously. you could
Now,
see.
but when he placed the trade. Oh, when I placed the trade, you couldn't see it? Oh, that's a bummer. Well, let me prove to you I did it. Sorry about that. Oh, I didn't.
Couldn't see your crazy Ivan setup.
Really? Well, we'll put on it. How about we put on another one? How about we do this? Doink. How about we do this? We're going to go
It's
positions.
good now, just double checking what you're doing.
26, 5 right here. Is
Why don't
this?
you do one of mine?
Well, because then I got to go over to your account. It's a big kerfuffle.
Just do it in your account.
Well, it's a big kerfuffle. How about they do this? Let's do this. Let's replace this order, right? How about now? Can you see it? Can you guys see it now? We can see it now. Okay, Malachi
Yeah.
says you can see it now. All right, let's give Barbie just a little bit more. So we'll make it just a little bit more
And
crazier.
the chicken to do mine?
No, but to bring your account up is a big
No,
deal.
just do it in your account.
Oh yeah, what do you want to do? We want to do. You want me to do one of your crazy Ivans? You're not supposed to make fun of me, you know. You're not
Come on, go
supposed
back to
to.
the dates.
Yeah, this is. I thought you said June 18th. Is that what you want? June 18th?
Yeah, let's do June 30th for the hell of it.
June 30th? That's
Yeah.
46 days. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
All right.
I go 18 Delta though.
18. You are a gambler, young lady. So you don't want the 300. I assume you want the 250, right? Or no, you don't care. Or you want the two.
It doesn't bother me. Either one.
All right.
So
Deal
as
day.
long as they have.
All right. What do you want to put it on for? The midpoint's 281.50. I know you're not going
What's
to take
the
that.
interest on the other date? Go back one date. Go back. Time. Less interest there, huh?
Yeah, there's
Yeah, there's no
there's
interest
there's
there.
no open interest.
How
No.
about back more?
Oh, back more. So you're going earlier.
18th, yeah.
June 18th. There you go. This is where you get some big numbers. Big enough.
Okay, good.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
17.
Now it's do 16 on this one.
Right here.
Yeah.
Well, that's you want 27,000, right? You don't want to do you want the 100? Oh, well, look, the 100's got a lot.
Okay.
You want the 100 or you want
Sure,
the?
it doesn't matter.
All right,
It's
I'll give you the 1,000. What do you want? How much you want to put it in for? 209 is Nick's one up, and then 221.
2:30.
2:30?
Yeah, I do a lot.
It's the end of the day,
I
Friday.
know, I know. That's what I do. It's crazy Ivan.
All
I'm
right.
crazy.
You want leave this? I'm gonna just not gonna make. I'm gonna make it for the day. Because it's my account.
Okay.
All right. You mean you really want it?
No, I'll do it on mine if I want it.
Okay. Well, there we go. Boom.
That's what I would do though.
All right. So there you go. There you have it.
And that's why I don't get filled that often because I usually put them way out there.
And
then
that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we don't trade together, because we would be taking hours.
Well, at least when I get it, I get it.
Yeah.
A good one.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want the bad ones.
So I appreciate that. Time check, 3:43. We still got a whole PowerPoint to go through. All right, so let's go through the PowerPoint. Here we are. Can you see that? If you read down here, we got a newsletter now, tradingdeskcapital.com. We got Instagram, Tyler's made up, called Rob and Maria Trading. Rob and Maria Trading. Everything I do is AI built. Everything I do is robot managed. We have 23,000 trades that Phil has put on since last 144 trading days. 145 trading days, I apologize. And he's made $417,000 on SPX alone. That does not include the crazy Ivans. So we already showed you this, 719,000 and the 23,000 trades or whatever. And there it is in the $30,000 account. And you can see that is now up to 53,000. If you would put on 30 grand with us and just done exactly what we give you all the trades Sunday at 5:55. Look at that. There's some more SPX, $95. I don't get out of bed for $95. So if you'd done that, if they had done that, they would be up $23,000. Their account would have $53,000 in 145 trading days. That ain't hay, sister. That's pretty good. That's I can't do math. Somebody tell me what that would be, right? Hey, you know what we ought to do? Let's do the winner chicken dinner. If you're a winner today, give me the W. Give me the W in the chat room.
Where's the poll?
It's right here.
Okay.
Or over there. It's on that. You just click on it and it won't close it, but don't hit end poll
No,
until
I'm not.
3:49. All right, so if you're a winner, put down W. If you're waiting for tomorrow to win or wait until Monday, put WW. If you know that you're going to be disappointed all day tomorrow and all day Sunday because there's no trading, you put down addict because you're a trading addict just like she is and just like I am. Are we the biggest trading addicts we know?
I am.
We are. Tyler is too.
There's only
All
two-
these people in the
I'm-
chat room.
I'm addicted to two things:
Uh-oh, here we go.
trading
And me. No?
and no spray.
And what about shoes? I thought you were going to
Oh
say.
yeah, shoes.
Oh, yeah, shoes. God almighty, the shoes. I'm in the wrong business. All right, come on. We got to keep going. We got a PowerPoint to do. So you're watching the chat room. Here comes the
I am,
W's.
I am.
And if it's, give me addict. If you're an addict, give me addict. And if you're winning, W. And if you're waiting until Monday, WW. But if you're bummed out that it's the weekend, put down WW. Look at that. Tyler got us on Instagram. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing there, but I hope that, whoa.
Oh,
That scared me.
hello,
What is that?
sweetie.
There is
There's
somebody.
my baby.
Somebody's coming here. She wants to know how we're doing on those cues to see if she can get some treats. Barbie, how are you? Guess who named you? Not me. All right, there you go. She's got
My
pink. I don't know if you can't see her toenails. She got pink toenails this week.
Yeah, it's coming off though.
All right. I got to get back to the PowerPoint. Barbie can stay with us, but I got to keep going here. Newsletter. We have yet to put out a newsletter, but Tyler tells me we will someday soon. I know, Barbie. I know. Just a minute. The Qs are doing good. And our big result, the account balance is 715. Actually, it's a little bit more than that because of the account balance on just the SPX is at 715. Plus, there's an extra 400,000 in there, but we'll get to that. We're making almost $5,000 a day. Don't hit that. Almost $5,000 a day. There, we just got stopped out on the put side, so it must be coming back down. And we're winning 57% of the days. Our drawdown is 5.4. Sharp ratio is 3.2. And that's really, really good if you don't know what a sharp ratio is. Our longest losing streak is 5 days. And our winners are double the size of our losers. I would say this month we were just about break even, but it turns out we're actually up 40 grand. So that surprised me when I saw that. We're up 40 grand. And I know. And we won 91 in October, 69 in November, 142 in December, only 4 grand in January, 105 grand in February, 57 in March, 186 in April. 10 days. It's been choppy and recovering this month. So far, 5 winners, 5 losers, but still up 40 grand. So that's pretty good. That's all robot stuff. Then in addition to that, we got the Crazy Ivans, and that doesn't include the ones I've got that are still open, but we were 208 and 0 with 1 loser in November, but we rolled that one. And these are just mine. You've been killing
As
it.
long as you roll for a credit, it's not really a loser.
It's not. That's why I don't count it as a loser.
You are taking your loss at that. You're acknowledging your loss, but then you're.
But you've been killing it in Crazy Ivans, right?
When I get them, I don't get as many as you.
Right.
I'm
Well,
really
that's because
picky.
you're picky.
Because I'm doing the nakeds on all the other stocks.
Yeah. So that's another 422 grand. So that's been pretty good with the Crazy Ivans. Look at that newsletter. How'd that? So the overall account is up 715 with 0 DTs, 422 with the Crazy Ivans, and 1,000,001 with all strategies. Whoops. There it is. All right, Barbie. Sorry. Oh! Sorry. Scared her.
A big mess over there.
And someone said we should set my alarm every day. And by golly, Tyler figured out how to do that. So that's great news. All right, so we got 1 minute to go. More on Instagram. If you want more, sign up. Like I said, sign up for that email newsletter. We'll be getting that out someday soon. These are the trades this week that we actually put on, and these made quite a bit of money for anybody that followed them. These are some of the trades we put on for the bigger account. As we said, limit your comments to 1 per day, please, in the videos. YouTube got all upset at us for that. And look at you guys are killing it. All of you are killing it at 351. You're up $6,500. You've done 57 trades, and your winner chicken dinner. I cannot thank you enough for that. This is going to go on at 351. Rio, why don't you go ahead and stop the poll and tell me what we're going to be putting on today. Look at the chart. This is how you guys do it.
all in. I'm going to end the poll right now.
All right, they're all in.
And it doesn't matter, even if you have 1 or 2, it's not going to change the percentage right now.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about this, but this is what's happening.
So we're going to have a put credit spread at 56%.
56% and a put credit spread. All right, I better get that up and running. If I had known what I was doing, I would have had that. I'll get it down here in just a second. Strategies, look at this. And it's a put.
Put.
That's that one right there? Mm-hmm. Perfect. All right, let's go to Tasty Trade and let's get ready. Remember, you can't spell robot without ROB, but for the next 9 minutes, I get to be a child, and I cannot wait. I guess I'm somewhat of a child.
He's a child after 2.
I knew that
Don't
was
let him fool you.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. That's the best I can do is average. But I am a product of public schools, so I got to tell you, I'm very pleased with my station in life. All right, so, wow, okay, so the market on close, look at that, it already came out. This is how slow I've been doing it. I am way behind on this. You know what, because that's SPX. Let's get to the SPX. Let's get these out of here. Oh, man. So the market on close info already came out. Maria, we got 36 seconds before I go in.
350.
What's that? I know, but at 351, I'm going in.
Okay.
So here we go. Let's widen this up. What's going to happen? You guys are going to see this over here, up here in the corner. It's going to go yellow. You're going to see me trying to get a 300, a two lot of 300s. It's going to go on in 20 seconds. All these young guys are driving the market down. They're going to bust up the premium for us. Let me get some apple cider vinegar. We're getting stop lossed out. That's fine. As it goes down huge. Remember, this is for entertainment and education purposes only. This is not financial advice. Do not follow us. Lawyers will be happy. All right, Aruski, are you ready? 351, boom, here it is. Here it comes the order. There it is. We're asking $235. They're offering it $3. Whoa, we got to fill it $250 times two. Even I know that's $500. 74.15 is our number. 74.15. Let's look and find out where 74.15 is. Oh my gosh, holy moly guacamole.
What the heck is it?
74.15 is right there. Boom.
And you have to be above it.
And we got to be above it. You are correct, madam. We got to be above 74.15.
Well, that's pretty easy.
Boom. Well, you know what? Okay. I hope so. I mean, I love your attitude. You got that can-do attitude. Let's see what our stop loss is. Okay. Now, somebody has been beating me up. Who is it that's beating me up saying, for Pete's sakes, put in the break even, right? So the break even would be
Neutral, what is it, 74.20?
74.20 is the break even. Oh, he's talking about some thing that he looks at. But look at this. So 74.15 minus 250 would be 74.1250. So 74.1250 is our break even. I wish I had another different color line, but I got to figure that it's just becoming more complicated. So we want to stay. Our break even is that bottom line, right? Our target is that top line though, but the break even is that bottom line. We can actually go down that bottom line and be break even. All right, now. Let's take a look at where is this number. We're at 74.14, 14.58, 14.42, 14.90. Want to get up to 7.15. We're looking for 15. We're at 14.14, 14.11, 14.32. I get to have some fun. My hands are sweating. Holy moly guacamole. Let's see where we are in the big account right now. This is the trade we put on. Here's the big account. Maria, talk to me about the numbers.
60,000 minus 26.
All right, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. And what about the smaller? I say small account. It's not small. It's $50-some thousand.
2,000 minus 1,200.
2,000 minus 1,200. Not too shabby. Let's go back and take a look at our tasty trade. Oh, I don't know if we'll get punched out, but that's where it's zero. Punched out means we're at $5. So this $290. If we get punched out at $510. So right now it's at $285. Now that's not us 74.20. Nope, that's some 74.20s that got punched out. And I say punched out just means stop loss. It just means they stopped the loss, which is fine. So now we're coming up. Let's get up here. We're at 14.09, 14.07, 14.49, 14.42, 42. My lucky number, 42. Let's get. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to increase this a little bit. Woo! There we go. Now I can see you. All right. Wow, this is low. Holy moly! No, come on up. Watch this number up here. If this gets up to 5, we're going to get punched out. It's at 330 right now. We need this thing to move to the upside. This is a Friday. We want this to be, now we're below the break even. We're underneath the break even. We're at 385. We need this thing to come up. We're pushing 411 and 64 cents. 74.15. We did not get punched out. That's somebody else. That's somebody else that got punched out at 490. It went to 490. We could only go to 510. If it goes below that, here we go. Here we go. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're out. We got punched out at 525. So we lost $1,050, but we gained 500 going in. So we lost $550. We lost $550. So what do we want to do now? Now we just want to root this dang thing to go all the way down to the bottom, right? Aren't we terrible people? We want it to go all the way down to the bottom. I think that's the first lot. Well, you know what? How did we do this week? I'm not sure how we did this week. Let's take a look and see how did we do this week on those 339s. Look at that. Look at some of the comments these guys had. I love these comments. Make money, buy your wife shoes. Draft your bot army.
That's cute.
Math makes money or Maria makes money. MMM. Look at that thing going down too. It is nasty. That is nasty. We would have been punched out faux show. So let's take a look and see where it is right now. You can see where we got punched out. We had 74.15s and we punched out at 6, and right now it's at, well, now we would have been punched out at 5 and it's trading at 6. So it looks like it's coming back down now. So it's going down even worse. Look at that. That's why it's called a stop loss. We stopped our loss. Looks like we're going to make money on all the calls that are left. That's looking pretty sweet. We actually want this thing to go up. We don't want any of these to get punched out. There's one more that got punched out. We don't want anything else being punched out. We'd like to bring this dog home, put this horse in the barn. We got 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. If we keep this green line above the 7,400, we will be in clover.
Porsche guy says, show us options Omega.
Show us options Omega. All right. Well, there's options Omega. What does he want to see in options Omega?
I don't know.
There it is right there. You can see exactly how we're doing. You take the green minus the red. It's too far away from me. Tyler got us some new monitors today. Do you notice our studio is growing? It's how many monitors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 monitors now. That's ridiculous.
I like it all except for that big light.
It's bright. I know. We got to take that light out and put more lights over there. All right, so at any rate, here we go. We're looking pretty sweet. Look at this. This is pretty sweet. I like this. I like where we are here. This is looking pretty good. If this thing stays up, we got...
Porsche guy says, I want to see how much money we're up. The best part.
The best part. Okay, well, we can't do that. It's a little bit disingenuous. How much there? We're up 28 grand. Is that right?
Yep.
28 grand's pretty good. Why did I think it was more than that?
It was more. That's right.
It was more. Okay. 28 grand. 28 grand is great. Why am I poo-pooing 28 grand? I love 28 grand. He's interested because he gets lobster rolls. He's going to come over here and beat us up for a lobster roll.
He can't have any more lobster rolls.
He was telling me that you were on kind of a tear about that. I like the hamburgers over that place, though. I love hamburgers. All right, let's see what we're doing here. All right, it's at 7407. Ladies and gentlemen, we would be what we call in the doghouse if we had done that. That would have been a bad scene. That would have been a real bad scene. I don't want any part of that. Look at that, 74.15. Yikes. And that would have been, look at this down here. Even if it comes back, it is negative territory. I'm happy to get out where we did. I think that is great. So we are going to be looks like, here's some of those comments that you guys wanted to see. Thank you very much. And you can find us on Instagram. And don't forget the newsletter, right? There we go. Got in all of our advertisements. Now, Tyler wants to see the big finish here. What are we at? 28,000? Am I doing the math right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's not so bad. 28,000, and this
28
is...
and some change.
And this we're down. Look at that. The little account is just a hair negative.
Oh, yeah.
Just a hair. Just by a hair of its chinny chin chin. All right, so what do we got? Time check. We got 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, and we are looking pretty good. All we want this thing to do is stay here. Let's take a look. You know what? While we're here. Oh, the market's down 449. The Qs.
Okay, good.
You know, maybe I'll put on some more. This is a great opportunity. This is what I'm talking about. What are all my crazy Ivans doing?
But still,
they're not even close.
The Qs are still 29.5.
29.5. That's where they were.
Still
No, it's 29.2.
Oh, what the heck was I looking at?
I don't know. 29.2. You were looking
It's
at the other one. 29.2, down 450.
I wanted under 29.
I wouldn't mind getting some more. But there's nothing good here. So what am I? Am I 26.5?
I noticed this morning we weren't getting as much money as you were last night.
Last night we got paid a fortune because it was a sudden down move. It was great. I really got a ton. But yeah, we haven't been. All right, time check. We got 1 second. 1 minute. 1 minute. How's that SPX doing? Let's just see. Let's just see here. And there's the chart, and that didn't blow up very well, did it? Oh, you hear Barbie? She's down there growling because she knows she's not going to get treats if it stays under. Poor Barbie.
Aw.
I know. We're down 453. That's crazy. You know, I wish I could get something on here, but I just don't think that I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it in the Qs. All right, let's see where we are. All right, here's where we are in real time.
Tyler says, don't force it.
Don't
Yeah,
force
you
it.
always force
He
everything.
always says, "Don't force it."
I know.
That's what he always says. I'm not saying he's wrong. What is it? Hi. What are you doing? You got mistaken. You need to go over there with mommy. All right. So look at this. What I know. Good girl. Good girl. She went out with me. She wanted to go down on the beach and go surfing today. I said, no way, Jose. Well, there it is. And we are out of here, ladies and gentlemen. What did we end up?
58.7 minus 30,000.
Somebody do the calculation for me.
So it's
Somebody do the
28.
calculation.
28.6, 28.5.
We will be, Founders Club is at 4:30 today. Founders Club is at 4:30. And we are going to do 5:55 on Sunday. And we're going to reload. So this week, we are going to be, we were up 32? Is that what it said? And then 42. No, we made 20. So 52 for the week. I was thinking we made 42. That would have been pretty exciting. I don't know why.
I think 52 is more exciting than 42.
I know you do, but let's just see. Where we're
28.6, Butch says.
28.6, all right. Butch always rounds it a little bit.
That's good. I don't blame. Why
Yeah.
not?
So we were up 40. So we were up 40, and we picked up how much? 28.6. So that's going to put us around 68 for the week. That's a nice week.
And I guess the small account is minus 114.
Minus 114. That sounds about right. I noticed it turned red at the end, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it all green? I have to take a look at that. I'm trying to figure that out. You know what? It put on a 15.44 this week for some reason. But all right. Anything else, honey, before we go?
No. Have a good weekend.
Say goodbye, Maria.
Bye, Maria.
And we are out of here 5:55 Sunday. Hi, Barbie. Hi. I know you're right there. I get it. Come here. Come here. Say goodbye. Up.
Come up,
Come on.
come on.
Come on up. There you go. Don't hit the keyboard.
It's okay. It's okay.
There she is. All right. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. You got more fans. Oh, jeez. You're on my keyboard.
Okay, shut it off.
You know what she's trying to do is to close out those
Crazy
cues.
Ivan.